strategy right before Election Day itself. There is a new poll out today from the New York Times. The race between Trump and Vice President Harris still tied at 48% each. And it's an indication that they may be a bit surprised. The Times having today a high-profile debate, 2 attempts on Trump's life, dozens of rallies across the battleground states, hundreds of millions of dollars spent on ads have seemingly done little to change the trajectory of this race. Both candidates are certainly increasing their attacks on each other. Trump himself pushing back on the idea that he'd be a fascist. But the Trump family insists they are enjoying this strategy that they have put out there, the back and forth in the final stretch.
Well, first of all, I'm proud of the guy. I'm not sure Moran has been in this game for a long time. I'm not sure if I've ever seen him more locked in, more fun. I mean, a lot of things really seem to be going his way right now, and I think everybody's, kind of feeling that.
The event tonight here in Michigan is going to be an airport hangar, so he's going to fly in and then continue on. He's got another stop in Michigan tomorrow. But one thing we are going to hear from Trump today a lot about is about immigration while he's in Texas. And he's going to campaign with Texas Senator Ted Cruz while down.
Thank you, Mark. Nice to see you. Michigan.
They call me a fascist, and everyone knows it's not true. They call me everything until something sticks. So far, it hasn't. They're running out of time. And the people that abandon these people, they go after the weaponized government. What they're doing to this country is unbelievable.
Fascist dictator now Hitler. Democrats are leaning into some extreme rhetoric as the Harris campaign takes a dark turn in a last effort to generate anger talks in the Senate. She joins us now. Plus, a list for you of all the Republicans that have been called as the fascists. I mean, I don't know from President Bush as a spokesperson. The Democrats said that then, and then they said that about Paul Ryan and everybody else. But in this one, it does feel like there's more of a concerted effort to try to make a closing argument that Trump is a fascist and a dictator and a danger to America. It's a far cry from joy, Shannon.
It is. And listen, maybe that was the initial strategy for this Harris Walz campaign. They got a burst of energy when she was named to the top of the ticket. Obviously, Joe Biden leaving the ticket was a big enthusiasm and fundraising boost. And so they were flying around that, and DNC, they were very successful. And it was very much about, we want to be the hopeful, positive, upbeat, gang. But as the polling is tightening, unfavorables have gone up for both Vice President Harris and Governor Walz. It does feel like there's been this very specific shift in strategy, pulling people who work with President Trump. As we've had people come out to say, those allegations are not true. I saw a different picture of him. But it very much knowing they're going to use the imagery of the Ellipse of January 6th as well, it's pretty clear what the preliminary minutes.
I was reading Ortiz earlier today. He was writing on the Washington Post. Your town. Harris is closing down with a dishonest, desperate, and hypocritical as he goes on. Just took note of that. And I talked to the former speaker last hour. You have prominent Senate Democrats in these upper Midwest states that are using Trump in their hands. And the final weeks of the campaign, remember Trump guys in the first case.
He's fighting to protect fracking, and he's fighting with Trump to end NAFTA and put tariffs on China to stop them from cheating.
Casey brought
the legendary 7 years to save us. Now, more than ever.
Is that how close Pennsylvania is, or does he see something in the numbers that forces him to think like that?
I do think it's that close. We all know that electoral prize, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, is a must win on either of these tickets, whether the path is Rust Belt, Sun Belt, whatever happens. Pennsylvania is a key. And we've seen in other races, Kenny Baldwin in Wisconsin, Melissa Slotkin in Michigan, they're also using images of Trump in their ads, and they probably not in a way. So what is it? Is he a threat to this country, to democracy, or is he somebody that you can work with in a reasonable way? And listen, if he is all of these things that the Vice President is calling him now, when it comes to if he would win certification of the election, would she as Vice President certify it or say, no, there's too much of a danger here?
Those harbingers of justice.
I have a feeling that not only will you be helping us cover the election, you'll be covering the lawsuits that might come from it as well. You have Senator Marco Rubio on your show this weekend. What are you trying to tease out of him?
Well, a lot of things involving him being the ranking member of Senate Intel, but also, he's on the campaign trail with President Trump. So issues of abortion, the Hispanic vote, a lot of things we'll talk about with him. And maybe is he a shortlister for Secretary of State should President Trump win? We've also got your home state. Well, of course your home state. It's been your state at some point. Colorado Governor Jared Polis. Yeah, also we can go home state. Yeah, I mean, listen. listen, they've got a huge problem with gang violence there, and it's some serious problems they've had to deal with. Also, need an issue with abortion out there in Colorado is big too, so we'll talk to the governor about that.
Good deal. Thank you, Shannon.
Is that it? How do you think that?
So now a federal judge could decide any moment now whether or not the state of Virginia, the Commonwealth there, has the power to remove
Excellent.
1,600 people from the state's voter rolls. Virginia saying they were
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Brought to you by the same makers as Trials of Man of 2020 Remake, which is one of the main reasons I bought this game. Let's see here.
Suggested that Judge Giles is likely to restore the voting rolls. We're waiting to find out. Now, this all started after Governor Gordon Young issued an executive order back on August 7th to remove non-citizens from voting rolls. The DOJ and several groups sued, arguing the order was illegal, discriminatory, and violated the National Voter Registration Act when it purged voters during a 90-day quiet period before the election. And Governor Young has been arguing otherwise. Listen to if they can't affirm that they're a citizen, then they come off the voter rolls. This is an individual process that starts with somebody saying, I'm a non-citizen. I think this case is political. I think it undermines people's faith in the Justice Department. Then at 9:30, the judge heard those arguments yesterday, so we expect a bench ruling fairly soon. Whichever way it goes, though, we can likely see an appeal, but until
Excellent. Just everything.
because the election is just in 11 days. Now, all this comes as a new Gallup poll shows 80% of Americans support requiring proof of citizenship when registering for the first time. So it's a hurry up, wait, and watch. We're also watching Bill Siller case out in Alabama.
See.
The judge temporarily blocked Alabama's voter removal program after the DOJ sued. Well, we can bring the deal on this company and got it. We'll go back to you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
There's been a major sex trafficking bust in Houston. Why authorities are trying to directly tie it to the Biden-Harris border crisis. Plus this.
Kamala is deporting millions and millions.
It's not normal.
Borders, letting them come in, open borders. They come in, we have no idea who they are, where they come from. They come from parts unknown. So now both campaigns will be in Texas, and the Vice President Kamala Harris could be getting some help from Houston's own.
Our story is 65 years ago, we decided to change. For our values. So she said no to this injustice and yes to transforming lives. It's this drive, this compassion that inspires AARP. Today we empower people to choose how they live as they age. As a wise friend and fierce defender, we advocate for better health, financial security, and stronger communities. AARP, join us in making a difference. Have you compared your Medicare plan recently? With eHealth, you can compare Medicare plans side by side for free. So we invited people to give eHealth a try and discover how easy it can be to find your Medicare match.
This is pretty amazing.
I shall tell you a tale of a war fought many, many years ago.
That's why people call
The tale of Avalon and the Ren Empire, and the succession of emperors that led into prosperity. Spirits, lend me your voices,
Wonderful.
that this tale might inspire all to greater heights. The stage is set during the time of good Emperor Leon. In those days of old, Avalon was a nation of little note. Conflict had spread throughout the land like fire from a gunshot.
Thanks for this. Oh, we had those
Leon
super easy.
knew that quenching its
We
flames
found
was
your
key to
Medicare plan
unifying
stacked
the
up with
people
the
under
big
one
changes for
banner.
2025.
Under
Just
his
call
roof,
this
we
number
care for two
or
sons,
get started at eHealth.com.
the
A plan
courageous
that covers
Victor
your doctors,
and the
prescriptions,
kind-hearted
pharmacies,
Gerard.
and budget. And
One
your
fine
plan from the
spring day,
nation's top insurance
Emperor
company.
Leon took
They pay
Gerard
us
out on a
to help
foray
you.
to
How
cold
much do you think
fumes
you'll be able to
lifting
save
it.
using eHealth?
At least $300 a month.
Would you say you found your Medicare match?
Yes, I did.
This cave has caused our people to suffer for far too long.
And for
We
what
must
now?
eradicate the foul creatures within and seal it off. search party.
You helped me out quite a bit.
We have been reconvened with the Vanguard unit. On the way, I should teach you the basics of combat. However, this is no training. You must be prepared both mentally and physically. I'm still doing my best to see that
Savings are unbelievable. I could see the costs side by side. E-Health is wonderful. $1,200 savings in my pocket. I'm really pleasantly surprised.
Call 1-800-715-3163 or go to eHealth.com. Compare any of the plans in your area.
eHealth, your Medicare matchmaker.
Who am I? Hi, I'm Phil Sims. I was fortunate enough to play pro football for 15 years, won 2 championships. So I've been taking balance of nature for over 2 years. But all I can say about it is, I'm very happy about it. I feel great because I know it works. I believe in the product. Religiously, I take it every single
I
day.
must follow my father's example.
Get 35% off your first step when you use discount code. I take you, body, in sickness and health for as long as we shall live.
The online store that was just reached.
Think of all the places that can expose your info. LifeLock monitors millions of data points for a day. If there's a problem, we fix it. Guaranteed.
The Lone Star is done. Why Texas is the focus in the final stretch and how it could impact the overall race. Ted Cruz has consistency insight tonight on Prime Time.
I am embarrassed to say this, but I've been using deodorant on my armpits for the past week. Back to the talk show. My next guest is host.
Ever since I downloaded the free STD app, I can't stop watching it. All of my fingertips, all for free.
Do you see that?
And listen to Toby. It's all for free. Download the free STD app now.
Father, we have been beset upon.
That's perfect, idiot, aren't you? The answer is yes. Deadpool at Disney, we are. When it comes to drugs, how much freedom is too much for kids? Drugs are out there. At 19, feel free to say no around other kids. I didn't live drug-free when I was young. And I admit that to my kids. Drugs were. Now I'm free to talk about it with my kids.
Questions about drugs and kids? Call or chat to get real-time support. Is on the rise and saying the border crisis is to blame. This after a state agency raided 9 businesses last weekend suspected of trafficking. Brooke Taylor is live from Dallas with more. Where can I go? The data, 84 women were found inside of these bars. That's dozens and dozens of possible victims of human sex trafficking. So back on October 18th, authorities raided 9 Houston area bars suspected of human trafficking.
Your
The
Majesty,
Texas
there are
Alcohol
many
Beverage
dangerous
Commission,
things
known as
lurking within these
TABC,
walls.
led this investigation. Chairman
need to
Kevin
consider.
Lilly says the bars
Gerard
look
must
like
learn to
new
fend for
establishments
himself
on the
eventually.
outside, but inside
I
he
am more
calls
than
them
aware
houses of
perils we
horrors
face.
with secret rooms inside,
you
concrete
ready,
doors, and soiled
We
mattresses.
will engage
He
the
pointed the
enemy with
finger
the
at the
Imperial
open
Cross
border and
Foundation.
the cartels. We've
I
seen
shall
that
take up
ourselves in a
position in the
recent
center,
ride-along just
while
last
Bear
month
will
near El
protect us
Paso.
from the front.
Every illegal
James and
migrant being
Therese
captured
shall
said
occupy
they
the
had to
flank.
pay thousands of dollars to the
Finally, you shall
cartel
remain in
in
the
order
back.
to get
The
crossed.
safest
Many
position
end
for
up
someone
in
as
debt
cool
to
as
the
you.
cartels and caught up in a
Focus on
web of
offense.
trafficking.
The cartels are a parasite, and they have invaded our country. They are infecting our nation. They are the true existential threat to this republic, and they're operating everywhere. What we have created, ladies and gentlemen, is not the American dream. But for these people, it's the American nightmare.
And we were in this same exact spot reporting on another case of human sex trafficking earlier this week. Authorities say that it has become the second most profitable criminal enterprise after drug trafficking. And as the TAPC chairman put it right there, the harsh reality of this, he says that drugs can be replaced, whereas human beings are usable. Unfortunately, Dana, that's why this has become just such a lucrative business.
It's a terrible story, and that picture that you sent, that you showed at the beginning, you know, there's a lot more of this happening, and thank you for covering this topic and staying on top of it for us. Thank you.
So, Beyonce versus the border. White House candidates testing which matters more to voters today. While the VP Harris campaigns with the superstar in her hometown, Houston, Beyonce's hometown, the former president is set to speak on migrant crime in Austin, or later head to Michigan, with Ferguson. Talk about all this. I don't know who's doing it today or not. Yeah, welcome, Eddie. Okay. So, here's the governor, Greg Abbott. Florida czar Kamala Harris can come all the way to Houston, where Jocelyn Lundgren was killed by Ferndale rival gang members that she led into the country, and she can't be bothered to visit Jocelyn's family and say it was the 12-year-old who was abused and eventually murdered underneath that bridge. Houston. How's this going to go? It's that what it is. This is a daily headline. It is not being covered nationally. It is horrific what's happening because there's so many young women. And you go back to this last story, you go to the 12-year-old, and you look at what's happening. Humans are reusable, and that is a warning that's coming from local officials all across the state of Texas. That humans are reusable. When you sell drugs, you got to get more drugs to make money on the next transaction. You own a human being because they have a debt to pay off, and you can reuse them for every single day until the debt is cleared, and even after that, we're not sure they're going to be released. We have all of these kids, for example, that have gone missing in this country, where they gave them to people, and then 30 days later, the federal government checked in to see if the kid's okay, and they can't find the kid, they can't find the adult they gave the kid to. This is where the human trafficking and sex trafficking is happening. And Kamala Harris comes to Texas today to hang out with Beyonce, and the question that Texans are asking themselves is, no offense to Beyonce, but it's a fair question, is why do I care that she's on stage with Kamala Harris? This should not be a popularity contest when you have human trafficking that is making billions of dollars for the cartel. And when you see these young girls abducted and raped and then murdered, like the 12-year-old you just mentioned, and a mother that's begging for help, and people that are begging for help, and then she comes in and she says, hey, here's Kamala, you should vote for him, he's an open borders guy, and here's Beyonce, and we're having a popularity contest here. That is not connecting the voters in Texas, and that's the warning to the rest of the country.
You mentioned Colin Allred, his congressman, Democrat, and he and Cruz are locked in this battle, although Cruz is quite relatively quite far ahead given how tight the other races are at 48 Cruz and 44 Allred. Do you have a concern about Ted Cruz's race in Texas?
Yeah, 100%. Look, Senator Cruz and I, he's one of my best friends. We do the podcast together. And I can tell you, looking at the polls we've seen, we're very concerned because when Kamala Harris became the candidate, it inspired a lot of people to kind of relook at the race, and it changed the dynamic of the race in Texas. And so what it comes down to now is explain to people, look, Colin Allred's a guy that is running a basic strategy. He's got a lot of great ads out that he's been running. He's a former NFL football player. But the reality is, he voted 100% of the time in the first 4 years he was in office for Nancy Pelosi. He voted 100% of the time with the policies of Joe Biden. And you have to explain that to people that this is a man that is sitting there trying to turn Texas into California. But look, when you have a popularity contest, and you have Beyonce, and you have people that come together like, let's have a party, vote for this guy, he's hip, he's trendy, you have to worry. Now, I do think this race has changed since the debate they just had about a week and a half ago, and people saw that he's a wide open border policy guy, and he said that it's a racist wall. He called the wall the racist wall. Now he's running ads in Texas saying that he would build the wall. Donald Trump's wall, he said, was a racist wall. He's now realizing, okay, that's not working, so I got to change it. The question is, can people be faked out by this? And this is why people are early voting. The numbers we're seeing in Texas are massive. That is an but this is going to be a very tight race. Democrats are playing this game with money.
I just want to squeeze this in. Trump, while he's in Austin, is going to do the podcast with Joe Rogan. He's got massive reach, 20 million followers plus. She, however, will not. And apparently there were negotiations. This was said the other night on the town hall about that.
I can do this.
The construction of the Senate is going to be.
Let's go.
I will tell you that my highest priority is to put the resources into ensuring that our border is secure, which is why I'm very clear. I'm going to bring back up as president that bipartisan border security bill and make sure that it is brought to my desk so I can sign it into law.
That was yesterday in Florida. I was referring to a lot of people find very long-winded answers. 3 minutes, 5 minutes at a time. I guess the query is that the reason why she has chosen not to do Rogan, where she could get shot? I massive reach for that interview. Quick answer.
Yeah, the problem is if you can't answer questions and you're lying in the air to people without the law, stance on
For attacking the empire.
destruction and convicted rapists and murderers that you knew were convicted rapists and murderers, and you let them go by the thousands into America's country, into the interior. It's hard to go on Joe Rogan's show, even if there is 20 million plus people, when you have to answer questions. She couldn't even answer questions on liberal CNN when Anderson Cooper's trying to hold her hand. Like, this is the problem with her. She's not ready to answer these tough questions because she's never had to. The media coordinator, no one voted for her, and now she's on defense because she can't do a basic interview. You don't get tough interviews. Every candidate should do them. And then all of a sudden you're trying to do them, you suck at it. And so now she's playing, okay, let's go back to the basics. Let's try to buy an election. Let's throw Beyonce on the stage. And I think this strategy is going to backfire last week.
Thank you, man. Good to have you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Do anything that would be over integrity of the country. It's a sad situation. But I could have done that with Hillary Clinton.
Former President Trump is trying to tell Fox News that he will not pardon Biden if elected. But the former president does have a prediction about the first son's future. Plus, the LA District Attorney is recommending that the Menendez brothers be resentenced. Their uncle disagrees with that decision, and his attorney joins us next.
I'm ready. Now.
The moment is here.
And now, America votes.
This election night will debut stable banking technology.
And this historic year, we're Democrats and the Republicans and Republicans.
It's my turn. I'll strike first.
We won the battle. Not
If
the
you're a
war.
veteran wife, homeowner, and a family bookkeeper, first to know that hiring debt is stressing your budget. But your family service has earned you a big
Excellent.
advantage. The
That
VA
appears to be
Home
the
Loan
last of them.
Benefit. With the lower rate VA 100 VA compound loan, you can pay off high rate credit cards and car loans. That's real money you can use to take care of your family and home.
Call.
It shall take 2 full turns of the clock for the mages to weave their spell and seal the cavern. Once that is complete, those things will never
This
bother us
was under
again.
attack. Anti-Semitism like I
Now,
never
away.
thought I would see.
People anticipate your return.
You know, just walking in. That's scary. What about Kamala? Busy defending his wife. You know, Trump I never cared for. But at least he was sustainable. I never voted Republican in my life. But I am voting Trump. Men are being victim funds responsible for the content of his message. Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. So at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $30 a line if you buy 2. That's just $60 a month. So switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction. And get 2 unlimited lines for just $50 each. Come on, you've earned this. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today.
Look around. The people yearn for a strong country and a brave emperor to lead them. As such, we expect great things of Victor. And one day you.
Hey guys.
So did it seem, Father. I shan't betray their trust. I vow to protect the people of Varen with my very life.
I knew not to ignore her. It was called for my case. Getting on deck is the biggest I ever had.
I couldn't believe how easy it is. The small wearable sends my glucose number
I am
right
pleased
to
you
my
have
phone.
returned safely.
It's just advanced. I can see it from high, low, or steady, so I can make quick decisions in the moment.
That I know, though it has taken longer than expected, I am no longer a hindrance in battle.
No other CGS system is more
Gerard is
affordable for
much
me
better suited to
than
focusing on
Vexology
his
Solar.
studies
Don't
than
wait.
setting foot
Call
on the
now and talk to a
battlefield.
real person.
Perhaps you should refrain from taking him with
Taking
you on your
vacation from
campaigns.
anywhere, but with 6 times the data.
As the eldest, I feel the battles
Will
are
your
best
smartwatch
left
do
to
that?
me.
Introducing Cardian Mobile
I
6
understand your
The
position,
FDA
but
cleared
feel that the
agent
return
provides
of
6
Seven
times
Hills
more
gives us
data
little
than
leeway
any
in
smartwatch, and it detects 3
The
most
hounds of war howl
which is
louder with
36,
each passing day,
including
and as
H1
long as
radiation,
we do,
great
chaos shall plague our lands. With threats
Cardian
facing
Mobile
us on
6
all sides,
the
we
world's
cannot
most
afford to have
advanced
Gerard
personal
shirk his
agent.
martial
Get
training
yours
in
today
favor of
at
his letters.
cardian.com.
Perhaps, but I feel
When
the
you're looking
Empire
for
also
answers,
requires
it's good
capable
to have
strategists if it is to
because the
truly
right
thrive.
information at the right time may make
I
all
can
the
think of none more suited to that
difference. And
task
you
than
know,
he.
we know that's especially true when you're
My
looking
lord,
for a
a woman by the name of Oriev requests an
That's why
audience
we're
with you.
offering 7 things
Her
that
again.
Medicare supplement
She
should
is
have.
persistent.
It's yours
I will
free.
give her that.
Just for calling the number on your
Very
screen.
well.
And when
Show
you
her
call,
in.
a knowledgeable licensed agent producer can answer any questions you have and help you choose the plan that's right for you. The call is free and there's no obligation. You see, Medicare covers
It is
only
an
about
honor
80%
to
of your
finally
Part
meet
D
you,
medical expenses.
Emperor of
The rest is
Avalon.
up to you. That's why so many people purchase
say
Medicare
this is
supplement
quite a
insurance
surprise.
plans, like those offered by
Expected
Humana.
Asirus to
They're
be a touch
designed to
more
help you save money
reasoned.
and pay some of the costs Medicare
Victor,
doesn't.
Gerard,
Depending on the Medicare supplement
leave
plan
us
you
tonight.
select, you can have no deductibles or copays, doctor visits, hospital stays, emergency
That
care,
woman's
or
lucky day.
you can keep
The
the doctors
obvious
you have
father
now.
was looking for an
Ones you know
excuse
and
that
trust,
could be used.
with no referrals needed. Plus, you can get
Remember that reading up on combat theory is no
with Humana,
substitute for
you get
actual
competitive
experience.
monthly premium
I
and
will.
personalized service from a healthcare partner working to make healthcare simpler and easier for you. You can choose from a wide range of standardized plans. Each one is designed to work seamlessly with Medicare and help save you money. So how do you find the plan that's right for you? One that fits your needs and your budget. Call Humana. The number is free for that. It's just one of the ways that Humana is making healthcare simpler. And when you call, a knowledgeable licensed agent producer can answer any questions you have and help you choose the plan that's right for you. The call is free and there's no obligation. You know Medicare won't cover all your medical costs. So call now and see why a Medicare supplement plan from a company like Humana just might be the answer.
Former President Trump offering his opinion of Hunter Biden and whether he would pardon President Biden's son if he wins the election. So a lot of people thinking about this, and Justice correspondent David Sputt is one of them, and he's got the report. Hi, David.
Hi, Dan. It's certainly an interesting question, but the former president did not really commit either way when asked by Bill Maloof yesterday. What's your
I wouldn't do anything that would be overt in terms of Hunter. It's a sad situation. But I could have done that with Hillary Clinton. I could have done it with Hillary and certainly do it with Hunter or whatever, but I don't want to do it with Hunter either. And I'll bet you the father probably pardons him.
Okay, so it's not clear exactly what the former president meant by mentioning Hillary Clinton. She was never charged with a federal crime, so Hunter would have been necessary. Earlier in the day, though, the former president was a bit more clear on his Hunter Biden answer in a radio interview with Hugh Hewitt.
The President Hunter Biden.
I wouldn't take it off the books. Said he wouldn't take it off the books. Speaking of pardon, VP Harris was asked if she wins, would she pardon Donald Trump if he is convicted in federal court for the charges he's currently facing?
Would you consider, if you win and he's convicted, a pardon for former President Trump? I'm not going to get into those hypotheticals. I'm focused on the next 14 days.
Trump's attorneys are hoping a pardon is not necessary. Yesterday, they filed a motion in Washington, D.C., hoping the judge drops the election
Excellent.
against the former president. They argue this man, Jack Smith, was not
We'll save it right here, guys.
undoubtedly appointed by Attorney General Merrick Garland in late 2022.
Excellent.
Overseeing Trump's classified
Catch you guys on the flip, alright? Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one, this one.
throughout the entire case.